welcome. For those of you that have been here before, guys, hey, welcome back. Um, as you may or may not know, REI Wholesalers Are Us was started almost 5 years ago by Will and Tim, and their intention and their goal and their purpose was to share their 25 plus years of real estate experience with the community. And since then, guys, not only have they had a lot of success, but everybody that they touch have had some success. Sellers, buyers, um, people in the different neighborhoods and communities. They help a lot of people get their first checks. They even help they help some people get their first six figures in the business, make multiple six-figure years, guys. So if you're here, you're definitely in the right place. But without further ado, Will and Tim, if you brothers on the line, the stage is yours.
Hey, Delano, how's it going? Can you see and hear us?
Hey, I can see and hear you perfectly fine, Tim. Welcome back.
Perfect. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Listen, guys, we are so grateful to be getting started here. Welcome to the REI Wholesalers Are Us Zoom tonight. Guys, it's our money-making motivational Zoom, which we do every single Monday night at 8 o'clock p.m., guys. We are so excited. We are so pumped to be able to do this with you guys, specifically tonight and every single weekend. But before I get started, I just want to thank God for giving us this opportunity to even jump on this Zoom, for giving us this opportunity to be able to try to work to lead a community, guys. We are supremely grateful for this opportunity that he gave us, that he entrusted us with. And guys, we have an action-packed night here ready for you tonight. And like I said, me and Will, we are super excited about this tonight. I am so glad to be right back here with you guys to share this tonight, to share a little bit of our special guest with us tonight. Guys, it's going to be action-packed. The gentleman that you just heard, his name is Delano Logan, a super special guy who's doing some big things in this business. He's actually poised to do a lot of things within this business, has a super strong why now, and we just see big things for him. He has a lot of momentum that's being created right now. So man, thank you so much for introducing us like you do every week. We certainly appreciate your consistency, because that consistency is what creates the check. So guys, like I said, welcome to our Zoom. I'm Tim Harvey. The gentleman to the right or to the left of you, his name is Will Galloway, and we were blessed to be able to start REI Wholesalers Are Us. We were able to, God actually put the idea inside of us, planted it inside of us back 5 years ago now. We were blessed to be able to start a community of like-minded people, that wanted to do real estate and do it in a way that communicates integrity, do it in a way that communicates family, do it in a way that communicates community, and we were able to start that 5 years ago. We had no idea that we'd be doing this now, specifically during times like these. I can tell you guys from the bottom that, listen, it's during times like these is when the most millionaires are created. It's when the most billionaires are created. So guys, listen, this is the time right now. Listen, I'd also be remiss to say that it's been an action-packed weekend. It's been an action-packed 2020. We've actually reached the first half of the year is now gone. And we are now officially in the second half of 2020. And who knew that that when we're talking about vision in the beginning of 2020, that it would, we would actually be in place like this. So guys, it's been quite a year. But listen, I've got this to say: the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Better believe that the best is yet to come this year. The reason that we actually started this Zoom is, of course, like you said, me and Will, we started the meetup 5 years ago, and the meetup was great. A lot of success during the meetup. Able to help a lot of people, do business. Help a lot of people, create six-figure incomes. But we started this thing for community. we created this Zoom, which started off as a call a couple of years ago. We actually created it for community. We wanted to be able to get closer in with our partners. Our partners were requesting a little bit more, and we want to be able to, get in closer, create more of a community with this thing a couple of years ago. And little did we know that God will be setting, He will be setting the stage for what's happening right now. It's times like now, when there is, uncertainty, within the market, that there's uncertainty within the world, uncertainty within your state. It's times like now when community is best. Times like now when, you're able to lean on your neighbor, lean on the person that, that you're working with. It's times like now that we believe that it's most important to lean on community. So guys, we're excited. We're excited to be a part of this community. We've got a Facebook Live community. We also have a Zoom community. Thank you guys for joining us. We also have a YouTube community, which will be shown in not in real time, but the YouTube community will be shown. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. I'm excited about our guest tonight, partner. He's one of our friends, but it doesn't negate the fact that that he has so much going on here in Atlanta, and he's as integral to Atlanta, as integral to our state as I would say anybody. And we're just blessed to be able to have him. Anytime that he has something that's going on, we definitely want our community to plug into it, and we definitely want to be a part of it because he's our friend. And not only that, I mean, if he is Mr. Atlanta. So partner, how's it going, man?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Great. I'm glad to be here tonight on this call, like always. Grateful to be here. I want to give all the glory to my Lord Savior Jesus Christ for just allowing us this platform, and just it's a blessing to be heard. It's a blessing to be able to share information coming from a positive place. Just with it just being so much negative energy and news and different things that's going on, like you said, in the world right now. But one thing I say is it's great to be able to know you got a Monday call at 8 o'clock every Monday that you can plug in with some good energy, good Christian brothers that's just talking nothing but positive things. So, and again, we created this call just to be able to motivate and inspire people to just, to want to do better, to want to be a better man, better woman, husband, wife, father, wife, whatever that looks like. We just want to make sure that we position ourselves to be able to give back. And anytime we bring on a guest, it's somebody that we highly respect, and it's somebody that, we look at as a brother or a sister, and somebody that, we feel that can benefit our community, because we real particular about what type of energy and what type of information that we feed to our community. So we're grateful, like you said, call this gentleman that's coming on tonight, man, our brother. We highly respect him to the fullest. Like you say, he has set a mark in the Atlanta market. I mean, really not even just Atlanta, all over, our brother has become, global. So we're appreciative to call him a brother, and to know that, he has not only impacted us, but impacted people that surround us and everybody that, further than what we even know. And we're glad that we can bring him on tonight so he can, share what he has coming up. And, I'm going to let you, bring on who we call the mayor.
Okay.
And I ain't come about Keisha Lance.
Well, listen, here's the thing, man, and Lachette, if you could please bring him up. But here's the thing, like you say, we're not talking about Keisha Lance. God bless her. God bless her. We love our mayor.
And prayers out to her too. And prayers out to her. I heard she had COVID, man. Prayers out to her.
Well, definitely we have to pray for her. because we love her. I mean, we love her spirit. We love her leadership. You know, we love everything about her. But you know, that goes without saying is that when there's a mayor, there are people behind the mayor, and there are people that actually run things behind the scenes. And you know, and this gentleman actually runs a lot of things behind the scenes in Atlanta. He's actually a power broker here in Atlanta. Like a lot of things happen because of him. And you know, specifically in our community, you know, a lot of things happen because of him. And we're just so we're just so blessed and graced to have him on tonight. You know, he's got an event coming up that that he does every year. With has more and more of a global impact every single year that he has it. And we'd be remiss, not to be able to share that with our partners, but also just another opportunity to be able to share with, for him to be able to share with us, some of the things that he wants to talk about, because some of the things that matter to him. We definitely, we had a good conversation a little bit earlier today, and hey, bro, Mr. Tookes, listen, unofficially we do call you the mayor of Atlanta. So if there's, if there's anything, we're talking about Flipology, of course. Flipology is coming up in just a few short days, and Flipology is huge. Flipology is now global, and we're excited about Flipology being global. With people from all over the world being able to learn from you and what you bring to the table. I mean, listen, man, it's unequaled. But whatever you want to talk about, bro, we're here to talk about it. So how you doing tonight?
Man, I'm great. Listen, that intro made my my skin move a little bit, right? And I appreciate you too, man, and what you do. Y'all know I love y'all, man. It's true brotherhood. Whether we're not doing deals, we can have a conversation, and that's what people don't understand. The relationship gonna always outweigh the money.
Right.
We're gonna make unlimited. It's unlimited amounts of money for us to make, right? But the relationship that we have is what I treasure. The money can lose its value. We can lose it. It can come and go, all of that. But what you guys do, man, it's second to none. I tell people all the time, like, hey, man, my brothers over there, they killing it, right? Y'all set spirit and culture-wise, y'all set the bar high. Y'all attitude, what y'all do for people, it's nowhere else like it. You know what I mean? Y'all, I curse people out and stuff. You know what I mean? See, y'all don't do all of that over there. See, it'd be a little tension over here, right? But y'all show us the way it's supposed to be done. And I know what people don't understand, I hope they appreciate what y'all doing every Monday. Y'all do it every day, but what you're doing on Mondays is starting the week off the way it should be started off. So again, thank y'all. Like I said, man, we can talk about it. Y'all know we can talk. People don't understand that, man. I need that. You know what I mean? Where we're always pouring, you got to be poured into. And when we talk, I think I don't think our cups can ever go empty because, Will pouring into me, I'm pouring into you, you pouring into Will, and it's just going back around in the circle. And so we could never be empty as long as we stay around each other.
That's right.
That's a true blessing for me.
Well, that's good, man. And people are actually popping up on Facebook Live. So I'm just doing some responses to them, man. Everybody, they're talking about, they feeling the energy, which listen, man, that's what we seek to bring every Monday. But, the energy really is based on our partners, and our partner, like you, I mean, you're one of our partners. And you bring that energy as well, and we're just grateful for that. Just want to kind of jump into this, and we if you want to, there's a lot going on. So whatever direction you want to go in, I believe that our community is okay with that. Again, me and Will, I mean, we're okay with that. Of course, we're talking about Flipology, which is coming up in a couple of days. It's a vision that you had a long time ago, and it's something that you've been building and building every single year. And now this year, it's global this year. So we're of course we're excited about that. Can you talk about the importance of, and I'm just going to go ahead and say, events like this are important because, events like this are started by people in our community. And I'm not just talking about the real estate community, but I'm talking about our community as a whole. And it gives us an opportunity to actually circle our dollar, our dollar around, and it gives us an opportunity to bring our dollar back around, because I know what you do. Whenever you do these events, you pour the money back into the community. You pour the money back into, the people that don't even have it to give back. You pour it back in. And that's important, because what it does is, instead of somebody doing an event in Atlanta or somebody doing an event, anywhere, what you do is and I've seen you do this many times, like over the past couple of years, you will take something that costs, hundreds of dollars, like a ticket, which is important. And people pay hundreds of dollars for those tickets, but you will take that and you will bring it to somebody that's, a teenager, somebody that doesn't, somebody that wouldn't even be thinking about business if it wasn't for an event like this. So that goes back into the community, and that's the thing. Like, instead of, you don't have to riot. You don't have to do these things when you have a focus, and just kind of underscore the importance of these events. I mean, it's important now. So,
it's more important than ever. I think sometimes people take me wrong, and I'll say it the right way. I don't care, because I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it for the community. I'm doing it for kids that look like me, that don't feel like they have a chance. And I had a conversation today with somebody, and I normally don't explain where I come from when we talk about building wealth in the community. Right. Well, most people don't have to apologize for being pro their ethnicity, right? Because I don't want to say race, because there's only one race. There's only one.
Exactly.
And I think people get it twisted about, black as a race, white as a race. Those ethnicities. When you check the thing, it say ethnicity most of the time, right? We got one. God created one human race, regardless of how we came out. And so, right. I had a conversation about being pro-black doesn't mean I'm anti-anybody. Exactly. I'm just, unless we were all equal, unless when we get ready to apply for a mortgage or we drive outside of our driveway, if it's equal, then you're right. Maybe we have to call it something else. But right now, we got to do what it takes to, and I don't mind the fight. We got to do what it takes to get us to a level where we are equal, right? When I say equal opportunities, equal rights, equal just resources, equal, like, until it's there, y'all, it's a hell of a fight. They talk about being 400 years or 100 years, 89 years. I think from 4th of July to Juneteenth, I think it was like 89 years. Y'all, that's a long time. If I put $1 in the bank and let it sit there for 89 years, your dollar never gonna catch up to my dollar. So, one of the things that I believe in, and we have friends of all, from all groups, but they have to understand that it's hard for me to walk into that room knowing that I woke up this morning, we paying the same bills, we going after the same stuff, we got paid the same water bill, we all subject to the same stuff, but my efforts are really considered about 25 to 30% of your efforts. My being is really considered about 30% of your efforts. So when people see us working like we work, people see us doing stuff for kids, it's because, man, we know that our generation gotta push a little harder, but we gotta train them to same thing, no complaints. You gotta work twice as hard, because one day it's going to be where it's equal. One day, I don't know when it's gonna be, but one day we will get there. And so people have to understand what we do is bigger than showing a check on social media or talking about what we do. Because, we really don't even talk about it. Like, we just do it. You know what I mean? It's funny that you said that, because I just posted on social media. I want to give away 4 tickets to Flipology, right? 2 to between kids between 15 and 20. That will sit the entire time, because we already gave some away. And then I want 2 families that are going to, with kids that are going to sit at home and can sit at home and watch it, right? It's 2 full days, but we're doing it in person and online. And it's the first time we've did it online. People used to say, y'all need to stream it. That's always kind of a weird feeling to me. Yeah. like somebody out there watching me and I don't really see them, but I got to get used to it. That's me getting out of the old age, man. But we just posted, I want 2 kids and, or young adults, I won't call them kids, that will sit for 2 days. We practicing social distancing. We got 2. We need 2 more. We need 2 that somebody need to tell us why they think they should be there. Okay. Will they sit? Whoever's telling us will they be there is going to be responsible for dropping off, picking up. We feed them. We take good care of everybody that's there, right? But in the past, Tim, we've had people that will say, yeah, well, I'm going to bring my kids, and they never show up. So we just got an empty $300-$400 seat over there with name tags with their names on it. And it's, it's our community now. I mean, I'm going to be honest with it, right? But I want 2 kids, 2 young adults. I'm going to stop calling them kids. I mean, I hit that 45 mark, so I get to calling everybody kids now. And then I want 2 families, whether it be a single mom and her kids, a single dad and his kids, a husband and wife and their kids, that will say, we're going to watch it. And we're going to give them all access the whole weekend to watch Flipology. Hopefully they'll get something out of it. Hopefully we can spark something. Hopefully we can, whether it be the kid that gets sparked or the father or the mother. So those are things that I want to continue to do. And as we grow, I want to do more. I want to give away more. I want to be, when they start talking about people, man, I want us to be, sit behind the scene and say, man, you know what? We did this. Because some things I don't think is for me. Like the marching is not for me. Right. I'm not doing it because I'm not going to, I don't believe in nonviolence. Right. So I don't need to be out there. I'm saying I don't need to be out there because somebody's going to do something stupid and we're going to react. So it's better to leave me in the house and let us work and pay for things and organize things, because that's what we have to do. So when it comes to that, man, building our communities, I think all communities should be equal. I think, and the only way we get there, we're going to have to outwork it, and we're going to have to work with everybody to do it. But that dollar, Tim, is circulating that dollar within our communities. It's the only way it's going to work, man. It's the only way. And we do great, y'all, but we so far behind, man. Yeah. It's bad, it's real bad.
Well, and the thing that's important, is like during Flipology, and the thing that you just said that happens during Flipology that really saddens me is the fact that during Flipology you have given away several of those tickets that people pay for. I mean, a lot of people pay for those tickets, and you have given them away, and people don't show up. Which to me means that sometimes they don't understand. They don't understand the value of the thing that they're given. And so they abuse it. So whenever you don't understand the value of something, abuse is inevitable. So they abuse that and left out on their opportunity, to perhaps have a career. And I'm just grateful for, this career that we have, here in real estate. Listen, we are blessed. You know what I'm saying? We are blessed to be able to have this career. We are blessed to be able to, do some of the things that, that we're able to do. When people talk about freedom, this is what freedom means to me. You know what I'm saying? Freedom is, is the ability to be able to do, whatever God, allows for me to do, for me to be able to think whenever I need to think, so I hate it that, that people, sometimes people don't understand what it is that they're being given. Can you tell us a little bit more about what led you to start Flipology?
So in 2014, I had been in business I guess about 17 or 18 years. And, we had done some seminars in like the bottom of the basement, we done some stuff with Don where we would do Tuesday and Thursday nights, just educating people, right? And I would always do, OT always laugh because that's what OT got shot leaving one of my meetings, right? I hope he watching it. He always talked about I owe him for that, right? Nobody told him to be out there collecting rent at 10:30 at night, though.
Yeah, OT will be out there, right? Trying to get his money,
right? But we had been educating, but it wasn't formal. And so again, being old school, somebody came to me and they was like, "We want to brand you, we want to market you," and I was like, basically, what is branding? Right. And Jay Stone is the young lady. She done McDonald's and NASCAR, and so she started talking to me, and then she said what the price was, and I was like, "Oh no, I don't need that. Like I don't want to be branded. That don't sound right. That sounds like somebody putting a stamp on me with something, right?" And so she was like, "Give me a shot." So we sat down in 2014. Let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, we sat down in 2014, and she showed me. So I said, "You know what? Let's roll with it." And just came up with a concept. I've always believed in every business or every venture that I've been in that really have a concept with it. And so Flipology, which is the science of real estate, we just pulled everything in and organized it because it wasn't organized. And we're still organizing it, but it is to teach you the ins and outs of real estate. And since then, we have grown a little bit more because we added, I felt boxed in just talking about real estate. So Flipology, people just look at it as just flipping real estate. And so we launched 2 years ago on my birthday in 18, we launched University of Wealth Building, which is an online platform that encompasses a full scope of building wealth. And, the psychology, the mind, the health, the whole nine. We got sales, marketing. It's like an amazing platform. So I'm proud of that, man. And that's I want to be in a position where you can push a button and learn the stuff that we need to learn from the people that really do the business. So whatever it is. So Flipology is I call it a course in University of Wealth Building. So University of Wealth Building was actually born after Flipology, but University of Wealth Building is a lot larger than Flipology.
That's amazing. That's truly amazing. Can you talk about, the importance of, now that we're talking about University of Wealth Building, can you talk about the importance of entrepreneurship within a community? What entrepreneurship actually does?
You know what? It allows us to build a community. It gives us that freedom. Now, it's not full-time entrepreneurship. It's not for everybody. Right. And that's where people get upset when I say that. Somebody got to work.
Absolutely.
Right? Somebody has to work, man. But being an entrepreneur allows you, should allow you the freedom to build communities, what I'll say, right? And when I say the freedom, is because you're not tied down. I don't mean freedom of time. That ain't what I mean, because it ain't that. I think people get confused with that. They think I'm going to start this business and in 1 or 2 years, it's going to be off to the races. That's not how it goes. Right. I can tell you, Mark Zuckerberg working like crazy. All of them dudes are working like crazy right now, and they don't have to. They can quit, right? Yeah. They can quit. Yeah, and the first few years of it. So it's really the freedom to be able to create something where you can generate income. That's what it is. It's not freedom of I ain't going to work, because I can tell you we probably work more hours most days than most people. We do 12-hour days. We do 16-hour days. We do, but we have the ability to control that if we decided to. If I wanted to work 2 hours a day, I could. I don't know what the results would be, but I could work 2 hours a day if I decided to do that. So entrepreneurship to me, it was ingrained in my brain as a kid. That's all my dad used to say, if you're going to work, you're going to pay bills. You want to start a business, I will help you. Seriously, my dad had bought me so many lawnmowers I tore up because I really didn't want to be listen, man, I would take it and turn it, hit the sidewalk like, right? And rocks.
Mess up the thing.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm doing all of that. But when I turned 17, I started a pretty large lawn care service, and I had like apartments on the west side. I had my dad's friends, and so I was able to generate quite a bit of money early on. because that entrepreneur spirit was in us. Even as a kid, you know, we that's all we saw. So I believe it does give us a different mindset. It gives us the ability to be able to create our own path. And not saying that a job doesn't do that, because I encourage people, if that's where you're comfortable at, go over there, do that, and then have a side business somewhere. But entrepreneurship allows us to do a lot, man. It's a lot of pain that comes with it, though. It's a lot of, people saying it's a lot of long nights. It's a lot of, you gotta make sure you have that self-confidence and believe in yourself, because there's some times where, man, I would be like, man, I can go get a job. This ain't working for me. But I know that there is no limit to what I can do. There is no limit. Like, there is no limit. So
it's funny we talking about. It's funny we talking about this. I was just talking to my wife about entrepreneurship and how much time you supposed to put into your business, and when do you get to that point where you feel like, because everybody overhype all this super delegate everything, and if you're a boss, you don't have to work, or you don't have to put in time or all that. And we were just talking about this. So, and I heard you say earlier, like, man, I'm still working, not that I'm want to do it, but this is my business, this is my baby. Like, I have to be here to make sure things are being, done right. And even you brought up Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, like you say, he's still working. I'm saying, even though he's a billionaire, but best believe he's just not, 24 hours on vacation, and he's not putting in work still, because there's also other platforms it's something always trying to take your spot. It's something always that's trying to oversee what you're doing. And you have to always be in your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? You have just no different from marketing. Somebody might think McDonald's is the biggest hamburger fast food restaurant there is. But best believe Burger King, Wendy's, all these are on their tail. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to take their spot. So you can't never get comfortable. And I guess I want you to kind of touch on, the importance of your time and just putting in time and work in your business. And do you ever get to a point where you can say, oh, I'm delegating everything and I can remove myself completely from the business?
So, I think this is one of the things I tell people about me. I'm just getting to a point over the past 4 or 5 years where I would even trust anybody with certain things. So I really didn't have a business. It was more of I'm gonna say a glorified job is what I've been running for 20 years, right? When you have a business, the CEOs still work. They just work on something different. And so I'm at a point now where I understand what it takes to truly operate a business, where something can work. If I were to die tomorrow, it's supposed to keep going. Today, if that happens, I'm still a little shaky. I don't know what, because I'm the face of it, and I don't want to be, for like Tookes Development. Tookes Development should last forever. Is where we take on other jobs for people, where we develop on paper. We have about 5 different things that we do on the Tookes Development that generate income that should not be dependent upon me. So that's when I get to a point where my team is going out there getting jobs for us, going out there analyzing deals, and we're getting good on the finding deals. We're getting good on the wholesaling piece and bringing deals in, but it's the other side that I think bidding on governmental contracting, raising capital, those things are things that will take us to another level. So until we get that up and running, I feel like, it's my job. I got a job every day. It's just I'm the owner of that job. That's the difference. I own my job. And so most people don't think about how much time we have to put into that. Some days, man, I get up every day before 5:30. So between 4:30 and 5:30, and some nights I go to sleep at 1 o'clock, 1:30, and then I'm back up. And so you got to work your butt off. Because like you said, man, we're going after the same deals. Right now it's been tough getting deals. We are going after them same contracts. I see people post on social media like, hey, I need a contractor. I don't even put my name in that hat no more. Like, it doesn't make sense because there's so many people. I don't do free bids. So it's certain things that we've gotten around to, man, that it's a part of growth. Again, that time means everything in the world to me, man. Like, I don't talk on the phone with people during the day. If I talk to you, you're really my friend. Like, people get offended. If I talk on the phone with you during the day, we friends. Like, I love you. Like, my family, my brother would tell you right now, they got to wait until I'm done unless it's an emergency. So that time that you're talking about, Will, it's the only thing that we're not able to replace. It's the only thing that we're not able to purchase. It's the only thing that means more to me than anything, any other resources that we could possibly have.
Yeah, that's good, man. You've touched thousands, man. What what is the biggest thing in your mind that prevents people from doing their first deal? What is it that stops a person from from getting to that point?
So people always say fear,
Okay.
right? And I don't know if it's fear though. I don't know what you call it, because they're not afraid to go spend $1,000 on a bag or $500 on a pair of shoes. So I don't think it's fear. It's something else.
Okay.
Skepticism, maybe. That's something that Tim has bothered me. Like with Flipology, a lot of people don't know. I used to be like sad after people attend Flipology and then they don't do nothing. I'm like, man, I done gave everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about everything. Like we throw the everything at you. Like all the fun, how you find the deals. We teach you how to do construction. We give you the attorney, the lenders, the stagers. Like you get everything, man. And so it's like, why they didn't do the deal? So it's still, I think everybody is working on it. Why is that? Why people don't go out and do, why they come and go to these events over and over and over and over again. I don't think it's fear though.
Okay.
The reason why I say I don't think it's fear, or if it's fear of something else. It's not fear of losing money.
Okay.
Because honestly, like I'll give you an example. My my son, the one that's 12, just started. I pushed him to start a shoe business, right? Where they buying and selling older shoes. Buying shoes, stand in line for people who get $50 a shoe. If I go get 5 pair of shoes that day, I make $250 standing in line on Saturday, right? I want him to do something different, right? But here's the thing. He took me in this store about 2 weeks ago, right? God, what is it called? Premium Kicks. Atlanta, heard of that?
Yeah, I heard of it. My daughter.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about me never going back in there. Listen, man, they had a pair of used Jordan 1s for $550. I was like, man, y'all crazy. First of all, I ain't on them shoes. They used. Secondly, why wouldn't I just go into the store and give the little girl $25 extra at the counter to get my size 13? Like it was $550. He was like, Dad, you should get them. I was like, oh no, not me. That's earnest money. Like for me, I'm gonna use that to pay for some marketing or some leads or something. So I think, people look at things like they want to be afraid of what they want to be afraid of. They want to be a part of what they want to be a part of. So for me, I've made all kinds of sacrifices. And sometimes it's not the most comfortable. Sometimes I'll go put, $10,000 earnest money on something and say, hey, y'all, we got to make this happen. Or sometimes we'll write a contract on something and I know it's a chance for me to lose, but it's a chance for me to win. Some people just want to always win. So you win when you're doing certain things. You win, but I may lose. I may fail. Somebody may laugh at me. I don't care if somebody laughs. If a deal doesn't go right, I'll fix it. If I lose some earnest money, guess what? So what? Look how many times I've made money off of earnest money. So people are going to be people, man. They're going to be skeptics. They're going to drain the hell out of Will and Tim, get all that great information, all that good brotherhood, and then go somewhere and then want to come back once they went somewhere and self did this deal that screwed up. So that's something we haven't been able to figure out, but I do know only it's less than 5% of the people that attend these events are going to do anything.
Okay.
We just know it now. And it still bothers me, but it doesn't bother me as much because I understand it's the same thing at Dan Merrill's events. It's the same thing at Tony Robbins' events. It's the same thing. It's the same thing everywhere. It's under 10%, really less than 5%. So nothing you can do about it. That's just, I guess that's human nature.
Yeah. Well,
we got a question that came in. Too.
Okay.
I was gonna say we had a question that came in, and if you got a question for Mr. Tookes, make sure you if you're on Facebook, you put it in the comments. If you're on Zoom, make sure you put it in the comments as well. I want to make sure I pronounce the name right. Anjing Phoenix, I believe, asks, how do you set up a proper foundation?
Mm. You
Good question.
well, so I'm gonna make it real quick. You are a part of Wholesalers or Us, right? And what I don't want some people overcomplicate it. The proper foundation is education, joining a team, and I know sometimes it gets tough with joining the team, but you're watching two of the best in the business. Being a servant to your team. And that doesn't mean, oh man, I gotta go wash their car, walk across the bridge and get cheesecake. It just means whatever it takes for me to make my team win, that's what we gotta do. So some days, guess what, y'all? Some days I go get all them food and I be cursing on my way to get the food, but I understand that because I'm going to get the food, they can keep working, right? Some days, it's been times where like Sharon would say, hey, Ramon, I need you to come sweep. Like, get some pictures of me sweeping. Okay, I'm a sweep, but they going to find some deal. They're going to talk to some bank about how we're going to get more deals. So it's really understanding when you're building a strong foundation, it comes from within your mind. Like, I'm going to do what it takes to make my team win. And it starts there. Like, it's education is free, y'all. It's free out here. You know what I mean? You can YouTube all you want. You can Google all you want. The rest of it comes from the team that you're a part of, and then what's inside of you. When you got that heart and you want to give your time, you won't lose. And people are going to hurt you. People are going to take that. They're going to use the hell out of you. They're going to take advantage of that, but keep going. Keep going. It's like a relationship. All of us done had our heart broke, but we didn't quit.
That was real. I like that.
Yeah, we all done had the heart broke,
What can you, and I guess I'm kind of treading a little light, but can you kind of explain?
Don't tread, not tonight, baby. We don't tread. We jump in, baby.
Okay. You just brought up the different events, right? And I listen. I don't have anything against people that come in, and do events in our city. I got nothing against them, but what's the difference between you coming to you doing an event here in Atlanta versus somebody coming in town doing an event? What's the difference? Because there's different levels to this thing, and I just want you to break it down because I know Ramon Tookes gonna be here in Atlanta. I do know that. So can you break that down?
So you want me to tell you what the difference is?
Yes, sir.
Y'all remember what they said about Jesus in his hometown?
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this though. I think we don't sell lifestyle.
Okay.
So that's been a challenge. That's been a challenge for me, right? Okay. When they say people are attracted to the boats and the cars and the jewelry or fast talk. And not saying, again, listen, people call me, ask me about Than Merrill. I tell them, listen, Than Merrill probably has the greatest program you can join, right? And the greatest net, right? And I give them credit. They built it. They put a bunch of money into it. So I'm never gonna knock that, right? But I always tell my people, join that and come over here and bring us some of that, right? So we can be tied to that. I'm not, because we can collaborate with whoever. We got a bunch of fortune builder people that are part of what we do. So the difference is the marketing dollars. It's the way they market. It's people that have come to us like, man, y'all show the cars, show the houses. And again, I wasn't raised that way. So it's really a challenge for me to say, hey, y'all, let's do, boom, we're going to show this. I forget to even post, like when we sell houses. Like because it's just what I do every day. I'm not here to make money off of the courses. Of course, that's a bonus. Let's go make a few $1 million off courses. But I love the business, man. And so I think that is the difference. They got a business that's focused on marketing and education, period. Our business is kind of inclusive of things. So other than that, man, it's no different though. It's no different. Those people spend, I was with a rep, one of my marketing reps, and I think 1 week, Than Merrill had spent like 80 grand coming into Atlanta. There's nothing we can do about that, man. They spend that much money, but here's the thing. They know their numbers. They know that if we spend 80 grand and we get 400 people a day, 2 times a day for 3 or 4 days straight, we got 2,000 people, and 200 of those people are going to spend, let's call it $400. So now we already got most of our money back, right? And then out of them 200, you're gonna get 20 that spend the $50,000 package. So now we paid for our expenses, paid our rep. They got it down to a science, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. So it's just part of it.
So let's just keep it real. They're gonna get the same thing they get from you that they would get from from somebody
Correct.
that's coming to town. And I'll even go even further to say this: we love Fortune Builders. Fortune Builders are our partners. We got a lot of them in the city. But I'll say this even further: they are going to get when they come to you. You're not necessarily going to sell the lifestyle or anything like that, but you're going to sell the hardcore in your face, whatever it is you need to do with this real estate business. You're going to teach it to them, and that's the thing that I see. And then not only that, but after, what happens afterwards, which is which I think is key.
Yeah, it is. Tim, one thing that I've learned over the past 5 years is the education business. When I first started, I hired Tycoon as one of my coaches for the education business, right? Yeah. And he told me, Ramon, you're doing too much. He kept saying it, you're giving away too much. He was like, if you have the bus, he was like, nobody feeds the people at these events. And I'm like, yeah, we gonna feed the people. You don't tell me, right? And then he was like, nobody has the bus. You gotta sell. That's another event or a VIP section. He's right, because I think people take it for granted that we don't make money at Flipology. No, it's just, when you do the numbers, the food cost alone, man, is probably, $50-$60 a day per person. You know what I mean? Then you got all the paraphernalia. And I'm not mad about it, but I understand the psychology of that side of things. I started wanting to help my people, help the community. Like, let's do this thing. And the first few, I was walking out of there minus 10,000, minus 15,000. But we gonna make the money, man. So that part of it doesn't bother me. The biggest thing is, man, to make sure we continue to grow and the people that come get what they're supposed to be getting. And I'm satisfied with that piece of it. Like I know that when you come, there is nothing, you're not gonna go to anything else in the same amount of hours and get the same kind of material or meet the same kind of people. So I'm happy with that now,
Wow. That's huge, man. And the thing that I'm hearing repeatedly is that you're interested in a relationship. You're interested in building something, over the long term. That's the thing that I'm hearing repeatedly is that's what you're interested in. Not only that, but you're also creating a legacy for your kids. And like what you're doing, for us is deeper than real estate. It's deeper than business. It's actually creating a legacy for your kids. It's something that's going to happen way long past you, and I'm excited and I'm passionate about that. Not only that, that's something that we would hitch our wagon to. Is something like that. So we believe that our partners. I mean, we've got I think we've got Deanna on. Who's Deanna's right there. So I think OT is on. So just a lot.
So let me tell you this right quick though, Tim. Let me tell you this. She had been treating me bad. I had to talk to her in 2 months. So I called her out on social media last night. She called me this morning.
Oh, you did? Okay. And so I just happened to call her name. but it's just funny. It's just funny. Like when we think about these businesses that are in Atlanta, and everybody considers Atlanta's the Mecca. Really, it is. But when we think about these businesses that are in Atlanta, you got Law Clerk on Demand. That's a business that sprouted, out of what it is that we do. And you're doing this because you understand that there are other businesses that are going to sprout out of what it is you do. I like the example that you gave us a little bit earlier when you were talking about Maynard Jackson, and you were talking about his granddad and how his granddad actually planted the seeds. He planted the seeds for him to become the mayor. Yes. And it's just amazing. So right now, what we're doing, family, is we're actually planting seeds. We're planting seeds. We don't know when these seeds are gonna, go harvest or anything like that, but we are planting seeds. And along the way, yeah, we get paid, we make money, we do this and we do that, but we're actually planting seeds. So, we're planting generational blessings is what we're doing. As opposed to, what you would call generational curses. We're bringing generational blessings. And that's the stuff that we're doing. I mean, if we look at all the businesses that have sprouted, because of Ramon, I think of all of your partners that are doing well, because of, what you've done. And I think of our partners who've doing well because of the seeds that we planted. One that immediately comes to mind, of course, is Deanna. I didn't know you guys had that thing, but that's what this thing is all about. And as a community, when we like when Deanna started her business, then it allowed our business to grow, because what kind of service that she provides with her business, it allows for our businesses to grow. So it's just an amazing thing to be able to be a part of this. And to be a part of this this relationship thing. I think somebody else. Okay, yeah. Delano said those shoes are so overpriced in premium kicks. He's right. They overpriced.
Yeah, I'm good. I promise you, bro. I'm gonna wear my Crocs. I will have my Crocs on. They $40, $35. They too high too, but they $30. I'm cool with my Crocs on.
Oh, man.
Well, hey guys, man, I know we having fun, man. We almost about at the hour mark, and I know you got to jump on your live afterwards. Before we go, we want you to tell people why they need to be at Flipology this weekend, and also how to get in touch with you if they are interested in going to the event.
Flipology is about the environment, because the resources are there, and it's how we teach the environment and the resources that we give. It's an unlimited amount of money out here. Credit cards, lending, loans. We got all kind of banks there. But Flipology is about the atmosphere. People are going to be able to watch it online. We understand this COVID situation. So we do have online where you'll be able to watch it. The cutoff for that registration is tomorrow, because we still are going to send out material. We got some bonus stuff we're going to throw in the box so that people feel like they got the experience. But being in person, we're going to keep you safe with 6 feet, masks, we got all kind of stuff. But being there is an opportunity to get the energy from that room. That energy from that room will change your life. And if it doesn't change your life, then, it's kind of like, and I'm not talking about because I'm there, because it's me. I'm talking about the caliber of folks that we got in that room is, man, I sit back and take notes. I look at like Will Roundtree out of Vegas. He gonna be there, right? Or he may go online, because I just seen something about the 14-day quarantine if they coming in from Vegas, so he may not be able to come. But he's going to teach. The man teaches thousands of people. Like, he is extraordinary. And I can go down the list, man. We're gonna do a mock auction. We got a stage. We got home inspectors that teach you why you should pay. Most investors don't think they should pay for home inspection. I'm like, y'all really tripping, right? So why you should be, we got Jock the inspector that's going to be there. I mean, I can name person after person after person, and man, it's just a true blessing to be there. You can look at the details at universityofwealthbuilding.com, or you can go on my social media and see the details. It's just, I'll say this, Tim and Will, we only got whoever paid to go to see it online by tomorrow. I think Jill said at noon, she gonna shut that down. And I think we only got 5 or 6 more seats, because we got to space out, and we had to change venues because Cobb Galleria shut down this week. We were booked for this week. They shut down. They're not gonna open the next week. So it's been a whole different level of organizing this time. But we're gonna keep people safe. We're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna learn like crazy, and you're gonna be inspired. So that's why they need to be there, man. Like, it's nothing, no sales afterwards. You know what, Tim? I hadn't even been selling coaching. I've had no desire to coach this year at all. That's just a whole nother animal. I'll do a consult, but so we're not even selling that kind of stuff. We really want you to come, get it, leave, and take action. And that's why you need to come, because we're gonna push like crazy to get you to take action.
So it's the universityofwealthbuilding.com.
Yep, universitywealthbuilding.com. Yes.
All right, family. So you guys hear that? Go to the universityofwealthbuilding.com. Jill's going to shut it down tomorrow. So, guys, please jump on tonight and sign up for Flipology. You know, Ramon just gave you just a taste of what's going on, guys. But I mean, guys, please jump on tonight and sign up for Flipology. And Ramon, we know you've got to jump on that.
Let me say, I am. We'll get going in a minute. Let me say this right quick before we go. We had a deal that was a challenging deal for me. I bought it in 18. We probably didn't start working on it until 19. And we got it sold a couple months ago. The deal meant a lot to me. And I didn't make any money on the deal. And I rehabbed it and didn't make any money. I know people like, man, how did that happen, right? But it's a lot of factors that played into it. It may have been one of my most proudest, a deal that I was most proud of. And I'm going to tell y'all why, and so we can close out. Sitting at the table, well, virtually, was a young this deal was in town. So it was a young African-American couple, which takes away the gentrification thing, right? We wiped that out. We had an African-American insurance agent. We had an African-American developer / seller and me.
Wow.
We had an African-American traditional lender. We had an African-American closing attorney.
Wow.
Right? We had an African-American inspector.
Wow. When
I sat back at that table, and I think Ashley LaBouffe, she was the agent on it. She posted a little bit about it, and I forgot to post because it was, I left the closing like, man, I didn't, I was sad for like 2 seconds about not making no money. But when I thought about what happened there and how we got to continue that narrative, and it's not that I won't sell, I'll sell to a Martian. I don't care who I sell to. But it ended up because I put that in the atmosphere because we have the power to slow down. I don't want to stop gentrification. You slow it down and you can guide it. But we have the power to do it. And this particular deal, the agent wanted to go to another attorney that I said no. And they were like, you tripping. And I was like, no, I control that. And if they don't want to buy my house, they have to buy my house. Because if we control it, we keep that money circulating, which means my attorney can grow, which means he can grow, which means he can support us and give us better services. And so me saying that, man, to end this is the entrepreneurship and the freedom that we're so fortunate to have. And I know we're in some tough times. We're in some really we battling, right? But that showed me in the South, a little boy that was God has blessed us truly with some power. And that power, we got to know how to harness it and take advantage of it because that table meant something to me. And the more times I can see that, man, I was so inspired, I went and bought another property. But it means something, man. And again, I got friends of all ethnicities, nationalities, whatever we want to call it. And we have these conversations. And if you're going to be my friend, hopefully you won't be uncomfortable because I'm going to talk about how just like everybody else, proud of their heritage, proud of their grandparents, proud of where they came from. I came from up the street. And y'all know I'm proud of Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where my grandparents came from, right? We just, but I'm proud of it. And so I flaunt it. I wear that flag on my arm. And I want to continue to see people that look like me be successful and build generational wealth and erase those generational tendencies. And I won't call them curses because I don't believe in curses, but they generational tendencies and create what we're supposed to create because, man, listen, God put us here for a reason and it ain't to continue to suffer. And for those that think that's why we're here, they're on the wrong side of the track, brother, because we're going to outwork all of that. And I'm here for people that want to be a part of it, Tim and Will. I know Will jumped on the call the other night, Tim, and it's late at night, but we pray because we need it, because we in a battle. And that battle is making sure one day we're going to all be equal. One day.
Wow, one day. One day.
One day. One day. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. If y'all watching this, y'all in the right place. Tim and Will, and I say two of the best in the business. the atmosphere and the environment is the best. Because I'm going to cut you out on my side. They're not going to do that over there. So, yeah, they're over there.
Man, we love you too, man. We appreciate you taking the time, man. We know you're busy, man. We appreciate you taking the time to spend with us tonight, man. It meant so much, and you share so much good, great information, man. So if you're listening, guys, make sure you support our brother Flipology this weekend. You know, he's all over social media, so you know how to get in touch with him. The website is University Wealth Building. Is it universitywealthbuilding.com? I want to make sure I got it right.
Yep.
Okay, universitywealthbuilding.com. You know he on Instagram, Ramon Tookes, Flipology. Make sure you guys go support our brother. Awesome event happening this weekend. One young lady said she want to go, so look them up, sign up. It's not too late. And we're gonna let you guys go. We'll be here again next Monday, 8 p.m. same time. We're looking forward to working with you guys. If you guys need any assistance with any deals, anything real estate related, please keep us in mind. That's what this community is for. You can send us an email, reiwholesalersarus@gmail.com. We're looking forward to new relationships, new partnerships, new deals. Like Ramon said earlier, hey, it's some deals. We need some more deals. So, hey, send us some deals. So we're looking for some opportunities. And you guys be blessed. Be careful out here. COVID is still here. It ain't going nowhere. Y'all be careful. Mask up. So we'll see you guys next Monday, 8 p.m. And go jump on Ramon. I think he's finna go live on Instagram. So y'all go show out and listen to him. He got some other information to talk about. So go listen to his live right now. So we out. We'll see you guys Monday next week.
Thank you, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right,
good night.